Hey you, it's your girl Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me and my sexy guest as we discuss relationships, sex, and lots of pleasure. A full 2 hours of erotic fun that you don't want to miss. Are you ready to add some spice to your life? Hell yeah, you are. And I am ready to please you. Spicy Conversations, SME After Dark.
Hey, Stewies, check this out. This is a new group that's coming out of Jersey, Young Gifted. Real old school flow, man. Much lyrics, much respect. We are actually going to interview Young Gifted tomorrow on the Doug Stewart Show. All right? Check them out. Young Gifted.
Inside the Atlantic, I always keep a true villain that'll kill you and kill himself. To meet you at the crossroad to kill again. As you can see, I'm in your bushes. To jump out and rip your skin off and make you dudes running sticker bushes. The OG is kinda cold.
Life. Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
When you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It goes into my head as just chit-chatter. You may think it's egotistical or just very free, but what you say, I take none of it seriously. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you so.
Man, 88 had the hits. Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Hey, do you or anyone you know, man, need great advertising, man, that can reach not just Metro ATL or Georgia or the Southeast, the country, but the world? Man, we are doing big things here at the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, man. We have a following, man, that's really growing, man. We can interview you on my show, kind of like an infomercial type thing. We can promote you on our social media. We can play your music on our show like our guys, Young Gifted, who we're going to talk to tomorrow, as I mentioned during the break. Host or speak at your event. We do voiceovers. The big thing that we're doing is broadcasting other shows on the network. So if you got a great podcast, but you don't have a lot of followers, I have been blessed to kind of accumulate somewhat of a following, doing radio for over 15 years now and appearing on ESPN on TV. So people listen to the network, all right? They're going to give you a shot. If you got a good show, people will hear you. If you want to get down with the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. That's doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Let's do some business. So the year is 1988 is what we're throwing it back to on a Throwback Thursday. The top 10 TV shows from 1988. Number 10 was Alf. I kind of like Alf. In 1988, what was I? 1988, I was 17. I was a senior in high school. I was 18. I graduated as an 18-year-old senior. But Alf was number 10 on the list of top 10 TV shows. Number 9, Murder, She Wrote. And for people that don't know what Alf is, let me back up for a second. Alf was kind of like this furry alien. He's kind of like a Muppet. And I don't know why somebody came up with the idea to have a TV show about a furry little alien that looked like a Muppet or whatever, like he just escaped from Sesame Street or something like that. But the show was pretty popular. Number 9 was Murder, She Wrote. Number 8 was 60 Minutes. That's every single poll we do. 60 Minutes has been around for 50 years. Number 7 was Night Court. Good show. I talked yesterday about sitcoms, man. Sitcoms were still hot back in 1988, I guess. So number 7 was Night Court. Number 6 was Who's the Boss? Tony Danza. Number 5 was Growing Pains. Number 4, The Golden Girls, which is a solid show as well. Number 3 was Cheers. Norm walking into the bar. Number 2 was A Different World. And number 1 was The Cosby Show. Wow. Do you know how unbelievable that is that the top 2 shows in America were both black shows? And then it's funny because A Different World was a spinoff of The Cosby Show. Most of y'all know that, and young people may not. A Different World was basically Lisa Bonet. I don't remember her character's name right now. Her character went off to college, and she went to an HBCU. I think it was based in Virginia. I think a lot of people also say that it actually is based off of Hampton, which is in Virginia. And so that was the number 2 show, and the number 1 show was The Cosby Show. Great TV, 1988 was great. Yes, sir. All right, have y'all seen the new Jordans? Have y'all seen the new Jordans? Now, you do know the new Jordans kind of resemble the very first pair of Jordans that came out back in the day that were banned by the NBA. And the reason the NBA banned them, they were the red and black, and then they also had the red, white, and black version. But the NBA banned it back at that time because it didn't follow some type of uniform code. In effect, the shoes were just too different. They were too different. But this year's new model, Jordan number 31, which are retailing for $180. You got to be freaking kidding me. You got to be kidding me. One thing I like about my daughter in school that she goes to, they have this dress code or uniform code. They wear uniforms. And so, we're not compelled to keep up with the latest fashion. And I think that's part of the reason why they implemented that type of a policy at a lot of schools in this country because, little Tommy come to school with $200 sneakers and little Johnny, got on some some skips, some brogans. And so it creates a contentious environment. So my daughter, my baby girl, the LOP, her school has a uniform policy. And so that's actually good. But, yeah, I mean, when the Jordans came out in 84, the NBA was like, they don't look right. They can't be basketball shoes. You remember at that time, that's about during the time, let me make sure. Yeah, that was kind of like the time where it changed. Tell me if I'm lying, Stewies. The first time you saw some sneakers or a team or individual player wear sneakers outside of all white, pretty much, were the Jordans in the NBA, and in college, the Hoyas, the Georgetown Hoyas. Remember they had the Hoyas? I think they called them the Hoyas. They were blue and gray. But outside of that, before that, like, the sneakers were white. So this was like a crazy, crazy thing. I think the Boston Celtics started wearing green sneakers after Jordan came out, I'm pretty sure. Black sneakers as well became prevalent throughout basketball and the NBA. So it was just a big, big thing to see those sneakers. The new Jordans this year, man, I think they fly as hell. I'm not going to buy none. I'm not going to buy none for $180, but they fly as hell. They don't look exactly like the first pair of Jordans, but they kind of put you in that mind frame, with the bold black and red. Real cool. You can Google it and check it out, man. But the new Jordans, man, 31 years. This man ain't played basketball in 15 15 years probably, and they still making his sneakers. Kids still rushing to the mall, standing in lines all night long, the stampedes trying to get Jordans. It's an incredible marketing story, man, the Michael Jordan sneakers, man. Jordan 31 out in stores today. I think it already came out. From a man, RC, in the chat room on Spreaker.com, RC says, to me, Light was the greatest female rapper of all time. I agree. I think we've done top 5 female MCs of all time, and MC Light is number 1 on my list, followed closely by Lauryn Hill, a.k.a. L Boogie. And I don't remember my list after that. But did you know that LL helped her write her verse for the Self-Destruction song? I did not know that. I got to verify that, too. I don't know. MC Light was an old-school artist. She wrote her own lyrics, unlike Drake. From That Ninja, you know what we call extra crispy on my planet, a cat with... I think this is in reference to Alf. I talked about the TV show Alf earlier. If I'm not mistaken, That Ninja, let me know. But That Ninja says, quote, you know what we call extra crispy on my planet? A cat with arthritis. Ha, ha, ha. And he's got Melania Trump with the whole Melania Trump quotes over the last couple of days. But Alf, I think I'm right about this. Alf, on his planet, what was the name of his planet? Somebody will let me know. But wherever planet Alf came from, the delicacy was cats. So there was this ongoing thing about Alf eating people's cats, and I know if you never saw the show and if you're young, you're saying, what the hell were they smoking in 1988? Yeah, they probably, y'all tripping if y'all you don't remember 1988 and Alf. From Vince Wright, the Big Smooth Night Court was good. Marky Post had them big old memories. Vince used street vernacular. From Chef Ivan the Great, Alf and Trump have the same colonizer comb over here. Yeah. Alf and Donald Trump got the same haircut. They do. Go back and look at some pictures of Alf. They got the same damn haircut. That's funny. From KC, a lot of dudes eat cat. Yeah, you're right. Allegedly. Hopefully I haven't eaten no cat. And I'm a big fan of Chinese food, man. Like always, whenever I go into a Chinese restaurant, man, I just say my prayers, man, and hope that they ain't trying to get me. Like I almost feel like that. Like they serving cat every day, and they got somebody like an inside source at the health department that tips them off whenever they're about to get inspected. And so they go back to chicken that particular day only. I hope not, man. I hope not. All right, when we get back from the break, man, it will be hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. More fun to come. Don't go away.
He's coming. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. The Alpha Male is coming. Only on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
The Alpha Male.
Creme de la creme, homie.
Mic check. Yes, this is your humble host, Marcus Harper. And make sure you check out my show, the Marcus Harper Podcast, on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes, hop aboard this train of thought. Weekly, 60 minutes of work. I got you. Sports talk, soul beats, and life. Again, the Marcus Harper Podcast, weekly on the SME Network. Check me out. Life is good.
Here comes trouble, homie.
Doug Stewart here to tell you about